It was in the summer of 1776 when the leaders of the colonies met in Philadelphia to work together to win the war. On June 7, 1776, Richard Henry Lee of Virginia gave a speech to Congress claiming that these united colonies are, and of right ought to be, free and independent states. He went on to say that the colonies no longer owed loyalty to the king. The Congress waited almost a month before voting on the idea of cutting ties with the British government. They needed this time before taking such a dangerous step. And they felt that this month's wait would help all 13 colonies decide in favor of independence. The Congress formed a committee to draw up a declaration of official statement of independence. Each member added ideas about what the declaration should say, but Jefferson did most of the writing. In the introduction, Jefferson stated why the declaration was needed. He said that sometimes a group of people must cut themselves off from the country they once belonged to. In the third and longest part of the Declaration, he listed the colonists' grievances or complaints about the unfair practices of the King and Parliament. Then in the last part of the Declaration, Jefferson wrote that, for all the reasons he had described, the 13 colonies were no longer a part of Great Britain. On July 4th, 1776, the leaders of the colonies voted to approve or agree with the Declaration of Independence. John Hancock was the first delegate to sign it. After the declaration was approved, copies were sent throughout the colonies. Bells rang, cannons roared, and colonists cheered when the declaration was read. Most Americans were happy about the Declaration of Independence, but freedom had not yet been won, and people had to decide if they would support the rebelling colonies or the British king.